How are you?
I am fine. Hello, Ars.
Okay, so are you prepared for the interview today?
Yes, I am prepared.
So basically, it will be a JavaScript round where I will be asking questions related to JavaScript only. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so tell me some strong topics from your side. Like, then I will ask on questions on those things instead.
Mm, mm, uh, First topic is where late const,
Mm-hmm.
and then scope, function, closure, hosting,
Okay,
and, and classes, synchronous, asynchronous,
okay,
single-threaded, multi-threaded, and if else, switch,
okay.
while
These are the general programming concept. Okay,
yes.
so is JavaScript single-threaded or multi-threaded?
JavaScript is single-threaded.
Single-threaded. And is it asynchronous or synchronous?
It is synchronous.
Okay. So you have learned about hoisting and closures, right?
Yes.
So how hoisting of a callback function which is assigned to a variable works? Uh,
Yes.
you can share your screen. I will tell you how to what I'm saying.
Is my screen visible to you, sir?
Yeah,
Okay.
set it to full screen. Create a file test.js.
Okay.
Okay. Write const hoisting equal to fusion
Const
hoisting
hosting
equal to.
equal to
You can simply create a callback function like fat arrow function.
function.
Yeah, you can do that way as well. Okay, now tell me how hoisting of this function will work.
Uh,
Suppose
uh,
there is some code which is trying to access this function which is written above this line. Do one thing.
Actually, when we host this function,
Mhm.
like uh, suppose you suppose when we host this function, then it gives it's not a function because we assign it to a variable.
Okay,
Basically, it gives error.
it will give error. Okay,
Yeah,
if I will try to access it above
it will give
uh,
error.
above its declaration, right?
Right.
Okay. So, what would be the ways to like access our function, no matter where we are calling it? Like we may call it on the upper lines or the lower lines. So
Yes.
how that will work? Like how you will make it work in that way?
We can host normal function
Hmm.
completely, but with expression we cannot host it properly.
Okay. So you are saying if
It will give error.
okay. So if I will create a like a normal function instead of assigning it to a variable, then we can access it on the upper
Then
lines
we
as well. Okay,
suppose we have a function like xyz,
okay, okay.
then we can host
There is
it.
a term related to hoisting, which is called temporal dead zone. Do you know
Temporal
about that?
yes, sir.
Yeah, can you please explain?
Temporal dead zone. Suppose we have to host late and const value,
Mm-hmm.
uh, then it if we host let and const value, then it hosts in temporal dead zone, where only declaration part are hosted, but it have to assign some value. So basically, temporal dead zone is for let and const. Uh, when we host let and const, it it hosted in
show
temporal
me
dead zone.
show me some code example, like write down some code for that. You can delete this function, no issues.
Suppose we have to uh, when we host let value. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hello.
Yeah.
Here, let will let a is equal to 20, and we host first, trying to access its value
Mm-hmm.
before the initialization.
Okay.
Then it hosts, but it hosts in temporary dead zone,
what
where we
error
have to initialize the value.
what error it will throw, like if you try to console log above line number 2? Just tell me the error, like.
Uh, it gives reference error, uh,
Okay.
where it shows cannot access before initialization.
Okay. Right. Okay. You have learned about function. Do you know immediately invoked callback functions?
Yes.
Can you write
Suppose
write down?
yes. This is infinitely uh, iffy.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. Where in this type of function, uh, not necessary to give it name.
Don't you think you are trying to do it like in a currying way instead, and where you have declared A and B, A and B? I mean,
Oh, sorry.
you haven't passed. Yeah. Okay. So it will work.
We can if console log it. Yes, sir. It will work. Now it
Now
will work.
run it. Run it.
Yes.
Hmm. It is throwing error. Okay. So do you know why it is throwing error? You are trying to like assign two values, pass two values. Still, it is incorrect. Here, A will be bracket 3 and bracket 4. You have to simply write it down as a 3 comma 4, and
Yes.
yeah, you have extra added extra bracket. Yeah.
Now it gives 12.
Okay. Right. Write down an example of promise, like simply create a promise.
Suppose we have to fetch data.
Mm-hmm. How do you take two parameters in a callback function? Yeah, you are messing with brackets here.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, Suppose we have to resolve this promise. In that we catch the error, which is throw error. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now call it. Uh, Execute this file.
It done successfully.
Okay. Uh, do you know about promise chaining?
Yes, sir.
What we
Uh,
do in it? Yeah, tell me.
to handle promise chaining, we use async await. Promise chaining is a condition where we have to use various promises to
Mm-hmm.
handle asynchronous operations.
Okay. So you are saying promise chaining you have to use async await,
Yes,
but I think async await is a totally different concept which was later introduced in 2017, and promises
yes,
were introduced in 2015, I guess, with ES6, right?
yes, yes,
So you are saying wrong basically. Okay.
yes, sir.
No issues. uh, Tell me about difference between spread operator and rest operators.
Okay, sir. Sir, is- uh, spread operator is used to mm, copy the array or object, merge the array or object,
Okay.
and passed as multiple argument. And the rest operator is used to collect the rest elements. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
we have
Write down an example, yeah.
an array 1 equal to 1,
So is it rest operator or spread operator?
It is a spread operator.
Okay, write down example of rest as well.
Okay. This is spread operator. Suppose you suppose this is
You are declaring with const variable and it's a variable. You cannot have a space in between.
mm,
Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the rest variable
in the
and
rest. And
merge is merge. Okay, so if we consider this in a practical use case, tell me solution of one problem. I want to create a function, okay, named
mm,
xyz, and
okay,
I
sir.
want to take multiple parameters in it as, and whenever we call this xyz function, we can pass multiple arguments
Uh,
could be like numbers, and you have
which
to simply return sum of
we
all
can
those.
pass
Yeah.
like this,
Hmm.
where we can pass multiple argument.
Okay.
Suppose we have to pass an array which have multiple element like this, then we can pass it like this.
You have to return sum of all the numbers, so write down code on line number 11 as well.
Okay, sir. We have to
Calculate sum. So how you will know, like, in a predefined way, how many elements will be available in inside your arguments?
we can use for loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, write down. Okay. Now tell me, this will work or not?
I think this will work.
Okay. You are creating a variable named multiple. Okay. It is an array, and then you are trying to pass that array into your function xyz. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So don't you think it's a like single parameter, single argument you are passing into your function instead of like passing multiple arguments?
Yes, sir.
when
It's
you when you
single
are
arrow.
calling xyz function, you are passing an array simply. Okay. So it's a single argument, not multiple argument. You just
Yes,
wrapped your numbers inside an array and then passed it as a single entity.
yes, sir.
I don't think it will run, but let's try. Yeah. Hmm. Is it the expected result?
No, sir.
Okay, what's wrong?
I think
Currently it is concatenating all your 0
yes.
plus 1 plus with comma separation. Okay. When you are collecting a variable using a rest parameter, you have to directly pass all your values like in comma separated way. Here you are trying to pass an array instead. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
when you are calling on line number 19, instead of passing it multiple, just simply write 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4.
Yes.
Yeah, now execute it. Hmm. Okay, Mank. Now tell me about call, bind, and apply. Tell me simply definition of all these three.
Okay. Call, bind, and apply is basically used for this keyword. In call, we can pass argument individually, whereas in apply, we can pass argument in the form of array,
Okay.
and in bind, uh, function can execute later when we
Mm-hmm.
call and mm, call when we passed it arguments.
Okay. Uh, with bind, you can actually bind the context
uh,
where the function is actually created. Okay.
yes,
And inside call, you can pass values as you said
well,
with array. Yeah.
individually.
Okay.
In apply, we can pass argument as array.
Do you know about generator functions?
Yes, sir. Generator function is used to uh, pause or resume the function execution, or here we can
Show me an
uh,
example instead. Yeah. Just copy
by
paste.
next we can go to next value.
Hmm.
We can access from
What will
first
happen if we try to call next fourth times?
next four times. Then if we have four values,
Hmm.
then
No,
it go
currently you are yielding three values, one, two, three. Okay. So what will happen if we try to call it for the four times?
uh, it will print not defined.
Okay. Copy this line two more times. Yeah. Okay. Now execute it.
Undefined.
Okay. Done is true. Okay. Do you know about event delegation?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
uh, in event delegation we can handle an event in parent,
Hmm.
not it means in event delegation we can use a single event
Hmm.
for whole parent and child,
Okay. So you are saying same event can be captured by parents as well as
as
child element, right?
well as child.
Okay. Okay, Mank. Thank you. That's it. We'll let you know.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Bye.